Hi, Cancer. I am Letitia, and I am here with your first half of May astrological and tarot report for what the energies will be and what is happening around you. But before I begin, I want to invite Spirit in to this reading for you. And ancestors, I thank you. I thank you for being with me. Spirit guides, I invite you in. Help me to speak clearly. Help me to speak concisely. Help me to speak truth to the cancers that are sent here to listen to this particular message. Let it give them strength. Let it give them wisdom and pure guidance for what their souls have come to do. All right, so let's begin. Thank you for joining me today. So, astrologically, already the cards are jumping. Five of Cups. Astrologically, you have the Sun and Uranus in your 11th house of organizations, friendships, and your desires. The 11th house rules your area of desires and accolades. And so with wherever Uranus is, of course, Uranus being in Taurus, he is bringing tower-like changes. If you know the tarot, the tower card, he's bringing lots of needed changes where things have been stagnant in your life. Maybe you've been a part of an organization all your life, but it's not benefiting you anymore, and you are not benefiting them anymore. And it's time for you to branch out and become a part of something new. Invite some new people into your circle. Join different organizations and allow them to experience your nurturing side, Cancer. Second card out. And also, a huge thing that is happening right now in your 7th house of partnerships. Any kind of partnership. It's marriage. It is business partnerships. Even really, really close friendships. The 7th house can rule over that domain as well. You have in the sign of Capricorn, Pluto, retrograde, traveling backwards. Saturn is there in conjunction with Pluto. And then the south node of the moon is there. So with all of these three in this area of your life, Cancer, there is a falling away of what has been in partnerships, in relationships, again, in the groups that you have been a part of, and all that has seemed concrete to you that you could bank on in partnerships and relationships. Change is here. What has not been good for you, what has grown stale, but you've been holding on to, as cancers do, the universe, the planets, out of love, have stepped in and have called for a letting go, a releasing. So this is the beauty of the transits that are happening, and they are not easy because they are upsetting the norm. And for you, Cancer, stability and things remaining the same makes you feel safe. Of course, the crab, being careful about where it goes and who is around, and being closed off and shielded so that it won't experience pain to the tender insides, holding on to family traditions and so forth. And change is here. Change has come. But the beauty of it is that if you go with the flow, you will find that once you land on the shore, once you land on the bank, you will be in a safe place. The new moon is coming in at the beginning of May on the 4th. of May. You have the new moon that is there. And that new moon is bringing you a reset in the area of the groups that you have been in. And it is causing, a change to come in. But it's a good change. Like we said, with Uranus being there, it is a needed change. So with this black moon, the new moon itself is black. For the first couple of nights, it's black. This is a time where you can really go within before you set your intentions. You can go within and be honest with yourself and ask what types of changes you need to make. What do you want in your circle? What type of people do you want around you? Because truth be told, you can go no higher than the people that you associate with. Those people that are closest to you, you can go no higher than they are. As it is said, the 5 closest people to you, you are doing no more than what they are doing, because their energy is just exchanging, it's just looping with you. And so now the universe, the spirits, your spirit guides, the ancestors have set it up in such a way that this change is here for you to help you grow. So let's look at the cards that have come out as I was talking. The first card out is the 5 of Cups, and it's right in line with what we've been talking about. The cups are spilled out. The people that you have had around you. Change is here. Emotionally, it's upsetting for you. Cancer being a water sign. Change is upsetting for you. And like this beast is roaring and outside of himself. Cancerian energy can operate like that when it is upset, when it is unstable, when it is unsettled. But at the same token, by the same token, this is you dealing with that fear, handling it. Yes, things are changing and people are moving on, and you are seeing people for who they are and realizing that what you thought would last forever has come to an end. But it is for your growth. It is for your growth. The second card here. On the backs of this, here is new ideas, new insight coming in, new ability coming in for you. With this Ace of Swords, you are able to, you're getting the root of the brand new ideas that'll switch things up. Yes, this happened. It did. You got shocked. You were hurt. The people you thought that were 10 toes down, you found out that they weren't. Under the light of Uranus, under the light of the new moon. But you have on the 7th, you have Uranus coming in, meeting up with Mercury in this area of groups and the people that are around you. And this is giving you a new understanding, a new way to think about it, a new way to see it. And you are able to build on these new ideas in a fresh way, out with the old and in with the new. And in that, 4 of Pentacles. So there is, with all of this upset and all of this change, it is affecting your money, because a lot of times the partners that we have, the people that are closest to us, if it's a spouse, if it's somebody we have a business partnership with, it is affecting our finances because we have them tied up together. So at this time, it is tightening of the belt. Money is, you have to reorganize. You have to use your thoughts. You have to use your creativity, how to budget. You might have to rob Peter to pay Paul for a little bit to bring things together. But you know that you can hold it together. Home and safety and finances are so important to Cancer. Stability. And with such, you are rebounding, getting your strength, leading out. Cancer is cardinal. Though it's a water sign, it's cardinal. It leads out. So you get your bearings. You realize you have to tighten up because this change happened. caught you off guard, threw your world upside down. But you come back strong. You come back with your leadership. And ultimately, you capitalize on your skills. You go back to school. You realize I got to make some changes. You go to night school. You go to online school. But you take leadership and you say no more. You realize I cannot sit in this place of hurt and despair. I cannot. I have to move my life forward. This happened. It's upsetting. It's painful. But the new ideas come in. A new way of learning comes in. And you take authority over your life. And you have skills. You already have skills in your belt that you can utilize. Even if you are not going back to school, you have skills that you can capitalize on so that you can begin to rebuild and reshape your life so that it can look like you want it to look. You have the brilliance with Mercury coming in and meeting up with Uranus. That's on the 7th. And that energy is giving you lightning ideas like this. Lightning ideas are coming in. Brilliant ideas are coming in. You're able to use your skills. You're able to use your hands and do work. You're able to generate your own money because you have a brilliance of mind. And Cancer, of course, you are all about that. And you use your intuition. You know how to use your intuition to bring in what it is that you need for your life. Calm yourself. Do not allow your fears. Do not allow your fears to rule you. Talk to the ancestors. Talk to Mother Moon. Get a hold to the irrational fears. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. This is from the mystical shaman oracle. And Cancer, with the fears that come in and they upset that water, and the water rages. But you don't have to. Imagine that water being calmed. You stand in your strength. You are not alone. You are not alone. The ancestors are with you, whispering in your ear. Spirit is with you, whispering words of strength to you. You can come through this, and you will. You have the insight. You have the brilliance to do it. Luminous warrior. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, you are a luminous warrior. Illuminated. Enlightened with wisdom. Illuminated. Brilliant ideas you have. And you are a warrior. For sure. I wish I had my traditional Rider-Waite tarot to look at that Chariot card, which is the Cancer card. You are a warrior, and you fight. And look at that blue that is surrounding him. Like the water. The sun is there. The moon is here. Venus is here. Change is here. Number 32. Change. 3 and 2 is 5. Yes, change is here. But you have the wisdom. Even on your third eye, you have the intuition. You have the know-how to come through this change. And you will land on your feet. All right? So I thank you for watching. I bless you. Enjoy the first part of May. And I will talk to you soon. I'm Letitia.